What's up, home service business owners? My name is Steve Hunsaker. I am 29 years old. I am out of Scottsdale, Arizona. And this is a training made to immediately be implemented into your business as early as today or tomorrow, depending on what time you're watching. And it will, one, make your phone ring more, and two, make you more money. Period. Now, it's 2024. Why am I doing this? Obviously, there's a catch. Yes, here's the catch. I know how this game works. 95% of you will watch this video. You'll take what I said and be like, wow, that was pretty good. You'll implement it in your business. You'll be like, dang, that was awesome. And then you'll watch me on Instagram, you'll watch me on YouTube, whatever else, and that's fantastic. And then there's going to be 5% of you. And that 5% of you are going to go, wow, that one of like 10 things that Steve implements in the Home Service Accelerator was really awesome. I wonder what else he has that will make me more money in my home service business. I'm going to book a call and reach out. Neither of those is wrong because I understand how this game works and I'm fine with that. So I'm going to lead with value first because I'm a stranger on the internet. Whoever wants to reach out after and get like the actual full program, book a call. We will change your business and change your life. It is the most rewarding thing that I've ever done. And the other 95% of you, consume this for free, consume all the other free content, crush it in your business, and let us know how you do. Period. I get it. That's just how the game works, and I'm happy to play it. So let's dive right in. Who am I? And I'm going to make this brief because the attention spans of everybody are small. I have two mid-six-figure home service businesses. I have a holiday decorating business I started in 2020 that does $500,000 in sales, $500,000 in sales in 2 months every year. That business has the operational infrastructure to handle what would be the equivalent of like $3 to $4 million a year in sales and in operations. It just so happens that it's seasonal, but at that point we have 30 employees, everything else. That business taught me how to sell. That business taught me how to be operationally efficient. That business taught me how to build and scale a business, period. My other business is a junk removal business. I'm completely out of the day-to-day in that. It does low six figures, all with operators and one co-owner now, and I do not touch a piece of trash anymore outside of going out and filming content for Facebook ads. So let's just dive right in. Why you should listen to me. Over $2 million generated in the past 3 years. I built my dream home service business twice, but I'm a stranger on the internet. No Rolex, no Lambo. I'm not here to tell you it's easy. It's not. It's hard to get a business to the size that I got them to. There's guys way bigger than me. I'm not trying to sound like I'm the best ever, but if your business does less than me or either of mine, I will tell you, it is hard. It is painful. The sleepless nights come, but it is the most rewarding thing ever to crack. But it is not all sunshine and roses. Using the accelerator, using me, implementing this training will not make you a millionaire overnight. And for perspective, to really paint the image for you, 3 years ago, I was laying in bed on December 20th, wondering how many payrolls I could make if I sold my car cash. That's how bad it was. I also had a year where I made $300,000 in sales with not that many employees, and I took home less than $40,000. So I've been on both ends. This training's for the person that if you own a home service business, any home service businesses, plumbing, HVAC, pressure washing, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, Christmas lights, junk removal, window cleaning, anything that does a home service business on people's houses, pool cleaning, pest control, whatever, this is for you. And if you feel like your business you're working really hard in the business, but you haven't had that exponential growth, then this training is going to help you. Who this training is not for is somebody that's on this training because they need help in their business. And then everything I say, they're going to be like, that won't work for me. If you need help in your business, it might be time to like revisit some things that you think don't work, which leads me to my favorite quote of all time. It ain't what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. Guys, I talk to 5 to 10 home service business owners a day. 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes even 7 if I'm feeling zesty and take calls on a Sunday. I will tell you the amount of times I have heard people in my own market that do the same things that I do say the way I market doesn't work. And I just listen. Oh yeah, totally. Facebook ads, Instagram ads don't work. Yard signs don't work. Organic Google business is too hard. SEO is too hard. Google ads don't work. They're too expensive. Meanwhile, I'm in their market, the exact same neighborhood, doing all of those things, murdering them. So would you rather be right or would you rather fix the problems in your business? Ask yourself that. I'm going to skip this. Guys, you can screenshot these and read the bullets if you want, but long story short, getting a home service business to 10 to 40 grand a month is cake if you have the proper steps. This is the brutal reality. Businesses go out of business year 1 and they go out of business year 3. Why the gap in the middle? Because you can get past year 1 off of just being a dog and hustle and just sheer white knuckle grit, piss and vinegar. To get to year 3, which is probably when you start getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 a month, it takes some strategy. It takes some tact. A lot of you guys might not actually know how to get a business to that point yet. You were really good at being an owner operator, but you're bad, or you're not bad, but I mean, yes, bad to be honest with you, but truly just don't have the knowledge to implement systems and processes that get you past the hump and get you off the truck, out of the van, off the vehicle, and start hiring. So this training has 2 actionable things you guys can take today, go into your business, and it will make you more money, period, no catches. And if you want, fast forward straight to it. I'm going to dive right into it though. One's marketing focused and one's system focused. I'm going to fly through it. Guys, you can pause the video and read like my deep synopsis, but I'm trying to keep this short so that you guys don't have to sit here and hear me yap for an hour. The first approach, and I'm telling you guys, this will change your lives. Let me make my mug smaller. Stop spraying, start sniping. If there's anything from this training that I'm going to tell you guys will change your life, listen to me here. Do not throw the baby out with the bathwater if you think one of the things I say doesn't work. Just pay attention. Start sniping a 4 to 5 mile radius where your dream customers are. 700, 800, 900,000, million, 2 million, $3 million neighborhoods, houses, areas of town. That's where everybody wants to be though. So your competitors will be thinking the same thing. You have to be more tactical and better than them at reaching them. This is exactly step by step how you do it. So pick a 4 to 5 mile radius. Should have thousands, if not tens of thousands of homes in your markets. What you're going to do is there's a 5 touch point marketing strategy. They don't work that great individually. The key, the cheat code is they work together. That is the rub. They work together. That is why when people say, oh, this doesn't work, yard sale doesn't work, this doesn't work, it's because they, 1, didn't do enough volume, and 2, they didn't do it in a cohesive plan. So this is how it works. This is what you're going to do. You're going to pick that 4 to 5 mile radius. You're going to order 150 yard signs that say your service, Google Voice forwarding number. Don't put your actual business phone number so the Karens can't Google your phone number, go leave you a 1-star review, give you to the city for code enforcement, whatever else. So get a Google Voice forwarding number, put it on the sign, boom. It should say service, what you do. Notice these have tiny bits of designs, but the message is the same. It's big service, big phone number. That's it. Second part, you're going to get 500 door hangers branded, and they should say, we just served your neighbor, or we just did window cleaning for your neighbor. We just did blank for your neighbor. Boom. And then have a little, have an offer on it. 10% off, 15% off, whatever else. Offer on any sort of print marketing. It has to have something to redeem. Little cheat code for you. Next part, you order a 4-foot tall A-frame, like a Sinacade A-frame that looks like this. Only thing I'd want to change on this, put a QR code that says, book now for a free quote, or get a free quote here. QR code, phone number, everything else, your brand on the top. This sign structure is perfect, but the one thing I'd want on it is a QR code. And then the optional one, if you guys have budget, if you're doing 8, 9, 10,000 plus in revenue a month, start running some Facebook, Instagram ads just in this same radius. It's going to build brand solid. This is how it works. The sniper rifle approach works so well. It's 5 points. Think of it like a funnel, right? Like beer bong funnel or kitchen funnel, whatever side of the aisle you're on. Yard signs work with volume. They don't work if you put 10 out. They don't work if you put 50 out. They sometimes don't even work if you put 100 out. Put 150, 200, 300 out. Drip them 10 to 15 a day. Just part of your day. 5, 6 days a week. 10 to 15 go out every day. That is an immediate phone call generator. After that, what will happen is you'll start getting calls in that dream area. And the calls will be more concentrated in that dream area. So you're not driving 30 miles west, 30 miles north to chase money. So now you're doing more jobs in a confined area. The second part is you need branding on your uniforms and you need branding on your vehicles. If you have the money, get a wrap. If you don't have the money for a wrap, get a magnet, get a truck magnet, get decals, get whatever. Make yourself not look like the neighborhood crackhead. Put some brand somewhere. Third part, order that A-frame from the last part. The A-frame is the cheat code. The A-frame crushes. So what you do with the A-frame, you pull up on the curb at the house you're working at, whatever your service is. You take the A-frame and you put it like 2 feet further from what would be like, if you're parked on the curb, put it 2 feet into the road from like the nose of your car. And it's made to look like you're slowing down traffic for safety. But in reality, what we're doing is it's an advertisement for what you're doing. So they see your brand on the vehicle, they see you working on the house, and then they see you or your guys going in and out of the vehicle, whatever. And then they see the A-frame, they have to slow down. And what's going to happen is the mom taking her kids to soccer practice is going to go by like this. Because she's now been hit with social proof. Oh, the Smiths are getting pressure washing done at their house. Oh, there's the guys. Cool. Let me talk to my husband about this. Boom. You will see it happen. Like you will see them drive by and do that. Fourth part, the second you get a review, the second you get done with a job, you immediately Google review in person, pull up maps on their phone. You can use the line like, oh, you know, like our sometimes it's kind of hard to find our review page because everybody will tell you they'll leave you a review. But like, oh, sometimes it's kind of hard to see our review page. Can I just show you on your phone? And then they give you your phone, you pull up Google Maps, you pull up your Google page, you pull up the review thing, you hand it to them, they'll leave it right there on the spot. Or you get one of those tap cards, do that. So now you're getting reviews in that confined area, so Google's ranking you higher because more reviews are coming from phones that are in that area. And then the fifth part, and this is social proof, boom, you hit them with a personalized door hanger. So you have your door hanger that has your offer, expiration, everything like that. And then you attach like a white Post-it note. It can be super casual and just say, hey, it's Steve with blank, blank, blank. We just did a job of blank, blank, blank at the Smiths. I wanted to introduce myself. We've been in your neighborhood a lot lately. Would love the opportunity to help you guys out with pressure washing. So I'm telling you guys, I know I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get through this. You can slow it down, whatever else. You have now hit people 5 times. Your competitors are lucky to hit people with one touch point of their brand. Again, these don't light the world on fire individually. They light the world on fire as a cohesive unit. You can screenshot this. I'm not going to go over it a ton, but you can screenshot this to see the method of my madness. But again, your signs are going crazy out there. When you answer your phone from a yard sign, because there's some Karens out there, answer it with an acronym. So if your company name is, you know, Iron Man pressure washing, I'm saying that because I have an Iron Man mouse. If it's Iron Man pressure washing, you're going to answer the phone IPS pressure washing. Once you know it's not a Karen, oh yeah, we can help you out. Then you can talk about your brand, whatever else. Then the funnel just works in itself. All of those steps I just talked about before. The bonus points, again, if you're running Facebook and Instagram ads in the same area, you're plastering with these yard signs, you will crush. So now think about it. They saw a yard sign that was not branded, so that's just a call generator. But then A-frame, branded vehicle, personalized door hanger. They saw you working. Google's ranking you more in bonus points if you have the budget. Facebook, Instagram ads in that same area. That's potential for 6 touch points. So why it's so effective from a business perspective, it nukes your drive time. If you're going like, this is Phoenix, this is my area. If you're going to a job here and then you're going to a job here, that's a 30-minute drive. So you're so focused on chasing revenue, but this is a 30-minute drive. Notice that we have like 153 dots on this. All of these are like 80% of our work is within a 10-minute drive of each other. There's a reason for that. Everything becomes more efficient. You make more money the less drive time you have between jobs. And it just so happens that this is also the area where all the money's at in my area. It's not coincidence. My dog just sneezed if you heard that in the back. So, second part. Price for the customer you want, not the customer you're currently helping. This is an example of, I posted our pricing one time on TikTok. Every comment was a bunch of broke people being like, you guys are ridiculous. People that paid that are dumbasses. That's crazy. For that price, I do it myself. That's fantastic. Jose, can you see? You are not my target market if you can do it yourself. Period. And there's nothing wrong with that. We just build a business that attracts people that pay for convenience reasons, and they pay for premium service, and they pay for quality. If I just focused on a few people that told me I was too expensive, I'd never be in business. $50 a strand, that's just honestly disgusting if true. Well, 153 people in my market last year said that that was a great deal. Who was right? Second part, make it as easy as possible for someone to give you their money. Best example, my mom and dad, 60 years old, they like to call contractors. They like to talk to them that way. Me personally, I like to never talk to a human being. I will pay more to just instant book somebody for whatever they're doing. I pay more for Waymo than I do for Uber, just so I can get in an Uber to the airport where I don't have to talk to somebody. And I can just work in the Waymo and not have to, whatever else. Same thing, that's why I order DoorDash. That's why, whatever else. I like convenience. I value convenience. I like instant booking. Perfect example, why does Amazon never ask me to reset my password? Ever. But Google and Facebook ask me to reset my password all the time. Amazon knows that that's one less failure point for me to get on their website and spend my money. Google and Facebook know that you're getting on there mindlessly and they're using your data to sell you. So they're not immediately in front of you selling you something. But Home Depot, Amazon, everyone else, they make it super easy to spend your money. Another example, Home Depot is probably $1 billion company, I would assume, if not high 100 millions. I'm not a stock guy, but I would imagine probably pretty up there. Why do they invest so much money on making it so easy to spend your money with them? Their website, if you put a towel bar with brushed nickel in your cart, they're going to immediately match you with all the other brushed nickel things for a bathroom right before you check out. They're just making it easier for you to spend your money. So go where your customers are at. Make sure your business and brand is set up to get customers from where they're at. Again, you guys can pause this and read it, but this is the next part that will change your life. So that's marketing. Next part, I guarantee you, guys, I talk to so many home service business owners. I think I talk to more home service business owners than probably just about 99.99999% of the world, because it's what I do for a living now in this accelerator. When I do pricing audits, and I find what I do is I tell people for the next 25, 30 quotes, and this is what you guys can do today. Start tracking every single quote you give out. No matter what the situation, no matter who the person is, no matter what it is, start tracking every single quote you give out and whether they came in yes or no. And at the end of the month, you're going to calculate, or however long it takes you to get to 30, you're going to calculate how many yeses did I get, how many no's did I get. That is your close rate. For the next 30, so if you close 15 out of 30, you have a 50% close rate. For the next 30, you're going to build quotes the exact same way you did in the past, and then right before giving the quote to the customer, you're going to tack on 15% more. I guarantee you, 99% of you will have the identical close rate, but you will make 15% more profit on every job. Period. This will illustrate why that's so impactful. This is person number one. This is person number two. Person on the left worked 5 days a week, did 4 jobs a day at $300 a job, right? Person on the right did 4 less jobs. They did 4 jobs a day for 4 days and had a 3-day weekend, but they tacked on 15%. They made more money at the end of the week and had another day with their wife, had another day with their husband. Now, that's one way to look at it. Or you could say they worked 5 days a week, they charged 15% more, and they made way more money. But this person did 20 jobs, this person did 16 jobs. The person that did 16 jobs made more money for less work. So it's not just that they made more money, their costs were less. You're all too cheap. I'm telling you, you're all too cheap. Screenshot this. This is like really the four pillars of advertising that Alex Hormozy talks about. Like, guys, really simple. There's 4 ways to get customers: warm outreach and referrals, posting free content, run paid ads, and do cold outreach. There's ways to market to strangers, there's ways to market to people that know you. That's it. Most of you are focusing so much on this that you neglect the other 3. So I'm going to fly through all these to make it fast for you. If you guys want, you can go back and you can look at these specifically. But let me just tell you why this works so well. None of this works if you're lazy. This takes work. This is not a magic bullet. None of this works if you're lazy. But if you follow everything I said on these 2 things above, I guarantee you it will work for you. And if it doesn't, call me and yell at me. How well does it work? Why don't you ask Carson, who was doing $3,500 a month before he joined the accelerator, and in last June, so a month ago, he did $22,000. Brett started a painting company. Day one, he had 0 sales in the last 6 months. By the time he was done with his 90 days and we implemented everything we talk about, he quit his 9 to 5. He's doing $30,000 a month. He's probably doing more now. I haven't checked in on him in like 2 weeks. He has like multiple employees. He's going to scale up to like mid 6 figures this year. It's insane. Justin has a power washing business. Went from $2,500 a month to $25,000. I think he had a $25,000 May. Claims him and his wife, like he told me, him and his wife were like, I don't know if this thing's for us. And then when we implemented our systems, imagine that, drove thousands of dollars worth of sales back into his business with a variety of different campaigns we showed him how to do. John has a grill cleaning business, super niche, but home service, not all the same. He was doing $5,000 to $7,500 a month, roughly. He did $21,000 last month. He has 3 staff members since he joined the program, and he's scaled up rapidly. Ray had 4 pest control customers just side hustling it, went in the program. He now has 55 plus, and we drove $40,000 of annual contracts into his pest control business. Abel, same thing. These are just a few, but I'm going to fly through them. Started with $0 in sales in the last 6 months. Now he's a pressure washer. Now he's doing about $1,500 to $2,000 a week. Here's a screenshot from him talking. $2,130 in a week. Cake. So, want us to do what we did for them for you? 1, if you don't, go do these 2 free things and watch how it changes your business. Want to know all the sauce? These 2 things are maybe like one or 2 of like 10, 15 things we do for people. But these are just like the 2 things that anybody can get this training on and immediately implement. It's not overly complicated. But these things will get you results alone, but the magic is implementing these and an actual plan and structure. And so that is where the Home Service Accelerator cycle comes in. This is what we do for people in your business. What we do is we realized, and I'm a business owner, I'm a home service business owner, so I realized this very quickly, that most people are putting a ton of effort into number 3. They're just trying to pay Facebook, Instagram, Google, Yelp. They think that the next best ad agency who promises them leads is going to solve all their problems. And then 6 months later, they're just in this vicious feedback loop of their costs have gone up. Maybe their sales have gone up a little bit, but their costs have gone up too because they're hiring a bunch of agencies that do what you should be able to learn how to do yourself, which I now know how to do the vast majority of paid marketing myself, and all of our students do too. So the reason this works so well is that all 5 of these play with each other. Doing one of them alone does not make you a massive business. Working on all 5 of these is what makes you a massive business. So we come in and we teach you how to build a super solid brand, both online and in person, and build the infrastructure necessary to scale up and add employees. We're able to see your business where you're at now and tell you what's not going to work when you're at 10K, 20K, 30K a month. So we can start fixing that now because we have already seen it. I've done it. And I have a ton of people in the program that have done it. So I'm able to tell you like, hey dude, that works now. That does not work in 2 months from now when we fix the marketing problem. Second part is you need to get really good at organic owner-generated lead campaigns. That sniper rifle thing is one of the many things that you can do. But if you don't constantly have a system for generating organic leads you don't have to pay directly for, then you're going to be a slave to the paid categories. The paid categories are how we actually put gasoline on the fire. So the brand build is the log in the fire. The owner-generated campaigns are like maybe an extra log on top and we lit it on fire now. The paid campaigns are how we put kindling on the top and get immediate results. Like you put a lighter to the thin, dry sticks, immediately the fire starts, right? That's where paid comes in. Instant gratification, instant leads, instant revenue. But if you're not doing it effectively, then you're just going to get on the hamster wheel. And then the next part is when the leads come in from all of these categories, are we pricing them correctly? Are we selling them correctly? Do we know our numbers? So then if we don't know our numbers, then we don't know how to strategically do all these. So that's why the sales and pricing audit step is super important. And then once all this is done, this is killing people. People who do not have a retargeting campaign for past customers, who aren't keeping customers' databases, like massive database of every person who's ever reached out to them, gotten a quote, and or booked a job, and then you're not dripping them with email, SMS, mailers, gifts, depending on the size of your business, whatever else. you are missing out on the biggest piece of building the snowball, because you know how much these cost when you rebook past clients from retargeting? $0. And that is how you're able to scale up, hire employees, and stay profitable. If you do just one of these, you'll be cooked. We teach you and build for you all of these steps, proven in my businesses and in everyone else's. If you want to learn more, right at the end of this video, there'll be a prompt to book a meeting with us. You can book a meeting. You can talk to me. You can talk to, we can build a game plan for specifically like how to scale your business up. And then if you want to come in the accelerator, we will absolutely get your business cranking. This is not an ad agency. This is a business owner. I am a business owner who does this in my own businesses and realize that what I have in here now is incredibly valuable to a lot of you. And I'm really finding it extremely rewarding to put this into your guys' businesses and watching other people's lives get changed, and our business grows in the process. So it's a win-win. That's the best kind of business. So book a call, reach out, and we will get you cranking. Again, my name is Steve. Thank you for watching. Implement these free things, and then I'll see you guys on the booked calls. Peace.